Hey everyone, I'm Coach Julie and I'm here today to show you a goblet squat. I've got a kettlebell. If you've got a dumbbell, that's totally fine. You'll want to start with a medium to light weight, and as you get better at it, then you start adding more weight to it. I also have a couple of books of the same size because ankle mobility is my biggest issue. So this helps me get around that. It will allow my knees to move forward without forcing me to lift my heels off the ground. If you have some small change plates, like this one, I only have one here, hence the books, but if you have those are great, or if you have weightlifting shoes, that's ideal. So I'm going to take my weight first, I'm going to hinge down, I'm going to pick that up, nice flat spine on that pickup, then I'm going to curl that weight up and flip it if it's a kettlebell. So I personally like to have these handles face vertically to my body. My setup, I'll show you front-wise, and then I'll come to the side so you can see the actual squat motion. I'm going to put my feet about shoulder width apart with my toes pointed slightly out. They can be up to about 45 degrees out. We just don't want to be full ballerina toes here. Where our toes point, our knees go. So we don't want to be all the way out here. So from the side, if I've got these books or the small change plates, I'm going to put my heels on them and the balls of my feet and my toes on the ground. So I'm going to press into the balls of my feet, my pinky toes, and my heels, whether I'm flat on the ground or on books or plates. I'm going to keep this kettlebell as close to my body as I can to start out with. As you get more advanced, there are variations where you press the kettlebell further away. But to start, let's protect your back and keep it in nice and close to your chest, right? So we want it right in front of your heart here. Shoulders should slide down into your imaginary back pockets, and we're going to brace your low back, meaning we're going to press your side body abs out, and we're going to close the space between the bottom of your rib cage and the top of your hips. Then I'm going to squeeze my glutes and introduce just a very slight hip hinge, and then bend my knees, loading into my heels, the balls of my feet, and my pinky toes. So I want my entire foot pushing into the ground. I'm going to breathe in at the bottom and breathe out as I stand back up, pushing through my glutes. So on this squat, you should notice a couple of things. First of all, my torso doesn't dip super far forward, right? So I still want to keep my chest and shoulders open in front of me to the wall in front of me. My knees come forward, right? But I'm not lifting my heels up off the ground. And my knees should stay vertical to my feet. So if you see me from the front, I want to make sure that my knees stay over my toes versus buckling in or rolling all the way out onto the knife edge of my foot there. So that is a goblet squat. To put the weight down, you're going to turn it, and then you're going to hinge it down, making sure you're still braced. Picking up and putting down weights is a really great place for people to get injured because that's where you forget to brace with your core. Anytime you have a load that you're picking up or putting down, you want to make sure you protect your back with your abs. I'm Coach Julie. Hopefully you learned something today. We worked on a goblet squat, and thank you for tuning in. Hope you have a great day.